Quaid Azam Part 261. He said he did not need to do so. Why should I want another's opinion when I know it for myself? I broached the subject that I had fixed up to be at Sevagram on the 2nd October. I would like to leave on the 30th and we would be back in 4 to 5 days. In 4 or 5 days. He said, "Why must we take so long? We had better close up now. I will have everything ready." The reference was to their correspondence on Tuesday. "You will examine the copies and I will do so." He had the introduction also ready and read it out. I said I had nothing to say against it, but if I had a copy I could examine it. He said I could do so on Tuesday. I said all right, he would not have a third party, nor would he produce his own scheme. He condemned the August resolution. He suggested in so many words that amends should be made, that is, it should be retracted. Reporting the failure of the talks at a largely attended evening prayer meeting on 27 September, Gandhi said that although the result he was hoping for had not materialized, he had no sense of disappointment or despondency. He was convinced that even out of that breakdown, good would result. He had tried his best, he went on to explain, to go as far as he could to meet Jinnah's viewpoint for the common good of all. He had knocked at the Qaid Azam's door, but he had failed. I believe Mr. Jinnah is sincere, but I think he is suffering from hallucination when he imagines that an unusual, unnatural division of India could bring either happiness or prosperity to the people concerned. Gandhi remarked in an interview to Mr. Gelder of News Chronicles. Their talks had only been adjourned since Doi. Their talks had only been adjourned, I beg your pardon, signed Doi. Gandhi explained to another group of pressmen, "I am convinced that Mr. Jinnah is a good man. I hope we shall meet again. In the meantime, it is the duty of the public to digest the situation and bring the pressure of their opinion on us." Gandhi had sought a reconciliation, a last attempt to gather some grains from the dust of the destructive partition, but it was not to be. Besides, the risk of bad faith had to be taken. It was inseparable from a completely independent existence, and in any event, the great edifice of independence could not be raised on a foundation of fear. The Rajaji formula considered the essence of the League's demand insofar as it was reasonable, said Gandhi. He did not mind if it was given the name Pakistan, but since Jinnah had characterized it as a parody or a negation and an attempt to torpedo the Muslim League's Lahore resolution of March 1940, he felt it necessary to understand the basis of Jinnah's objection. If the League's demand, which it called Pakistan, was not full sovereignty minus only the agreement to wage war or avoidance of measures detrimental to both parties, regarded as a whole, then what was Pakistan? If the object was to create a unit where there would be the fullest scope of the development of the Muslim religion and culture, and for the expression of the talents and personality of the leaders of the Muslim community, without being overshadowed by more outstanding talent which they feared in an undivided India, This formula, Gandhi felt, should give full satisfaction if, on the other hand, the plan was to use Pakistan as a fulcrum for employing student 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 land tactics against India. It would not lend itself to that use.